Happy Friday, Ranchers. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. As you can see, Apollo is fully involved in his dinner. I wanted to talk real quick before we do updates on the ponies about the garage sale that's taking place. Friday is the last day to drop off items at 34 Argyle. I posted about it this morning. It's 8 o'clock you have until on Sunday. And because the actual garage sale is the 20th and the 27th from 10 until 1. And all proceeds from the garage sale are going to pay for the $1,000 bill that it took to get Ellie and Apollo here. That's how much it cost to transport them here. So if you have any used or gently used items that you're no longer using, please drop them off at 34 Argyle Street. That's in Amherst, 14226. Our wonderful supporter, Jeannie McDonald, is organizing and running and taking the bull by the horns with this garage sale. And honestly, the garage sale couldn't come at a better time because we really do need to recoup the money that we spent on getting Ellie and Apollo here. And that's not even including any vetting that we've done. We just did an initial exam, and in a few weeks, once Apollo puts a little more weight on, we're going to go ahead and do vaccinations. So, there is a price tag that comes with rescuing. It's well worth it, but we do have to keep those donations coming in, and this is one way that it's going to happen with this garage sale. So if you have any gently used items, drop them off at Janie's house, 34 Argyle, Amherst, New York, 14226. You can also email her. Just look at the post that we had earlier this morning. And I am going to make up a post about specifically the garage sale. Janie's going to give me some of the highlights of the items that she thinks that are really good. And, share out the post. Let's get as many people as possible knowing about the garage sale. I will be there with information. If you want to come and talk to me about anything about the rescue, I will be there supporting Janie and spreading the word about our crew. So that's about the garage sale. Now let's get to the kiddos. So Apollo is an awesome eater. He is a funny boy. He knows when I'm home. He also is very good at telling time. He has gotten into our routine very, very quickly, and he waits by the gate and he calls to me if I am late. Actually, even if I'm not late, he calls. So as you can see, he has put on a little bit of weight. We have to be careful. We can't overfeed. It has to be, small amounts. The good thing is that he and Ellie are moving into the pasture more. Now that it is not, 90 degrees and 100% humidity, they like to be out on pasture during the day when they are done with their hay. I'm telling you, Apollo is a character, guys. You guys have got to come to the open house on September 24th and meet him. He is an absolute riot. Anyway, so he and Ellie go out at night, and they're out most of the night in the pasture instead of being in the barn like they were before. And there's baby Ellie getting her nice drink of water. She's a good girl. She maneuvers around here like nobody's business. You can't even tell that she's blind, honestly. But she's drinking finally very well. We were concerned with the fact that she was that she was getting dehydrated because she was not drinking that well. Honestly, I just think it took her a little bit to get used to the change in water. I'm sure that there's a huge change between, New Jersey water that's, from a different, still the East Coast, but a different part, in our water. So, I'm happy that she's eating. But Apollo is, his ribs aren't showing as much. We're not seeing any progress in the top line yet. It's going to take a little while. He definitely has to fill out. But you can see, when he came, it was, Apollo touch, it was all through here that you could see his ribs, like all the way down. And now you can see that he's got a nice little belly coming in, and his ribs are not as pronounced, like even going over them. It's starting up here and he's filling in, back here. He still needs a little bit of work, but we'll get there. But he is, he looks good. We need to get some weight in here too, but it will come up like that, and then he'll fill in. But otherwise his coat is beautiful. Eating is not an issue with him. We did make the decision after I talked to Dr. Lauren. I have the opportunity to get some second cutting, and we're going to start mixing that in as soon as that is off the field. And that should help him put on some weight too. Like I said, we have to be careful. We can't blast his system with all of this stuff too quickly, or else we're going to get into big trouble. Dr. Lauren did contact me and say that their stool results came back, fecal results came back is what I'm trying to spit out. And they had very low counts. So just a basic deworming has to happen, and then they'll be good to go. And then 3 weeks later, we're going to deworm them again. So which is our basic protocol. But we're going to wait about a month, so 2 to 3 more weeks before we go ahead and give any vaccines, because we definitely don't want to totally freak out their system. So that's Apollo. So let's go see Ellie. Hi, baby girl. Ellie is the sweetest girl that you're ever going to find. And like I said, she's doing really well with moving around and navigating. She is, we're finding out what she knows as far as commands. I'm pretty sure she knows G and Ha, or else it just happens to be a coincidence. She definitely knows back. Because when I'm at the gate and I'm trying to feed her and I have her feed bowl, I tell her back and she backs up instead of slamming into the gate. So that she definitely knows. G and Ha, I think she knows. I need a little more testing on that to see if she actually knows it, or it just happens to be a coincidence that I'm saying it and she's maneuvering. But As you can see, holy crap, is she put the weight on fast. I think that she's going to be a really easy keeper, because she looks beautiful. Ellie, touch. She looks beautiful in here. Absolutely beautiful. And she, her skin condition, whatever the heck she had, is all clear. She apparently wanted her skin to have some of her dinner. But up here, it looks really, really nice. So nice. This was all protruding before, and it is almost all the way gone. I think maybe she needs an adjustment too, because she has some stuff sticking out. But other than that, I mean, come on, she is the picture of awesomeness. I don't even have words to express it. She is just an amazing horse. She has such a wonderful disposition. Doesn't have a mean bone in her body. Will pick up her feet. They both will pick up their feet. Oh, thank you so much. I try my best. Every day I wake up and I say, I just keep trying my best. And, the credit goes to them, really. Their will to keep going in a very adverse situation and to survive it and come out on the other side, that has absolutely nothing to do with me. That is all them, and a testament to just how amazing they are. For two horses that never met, to throw them into a situation together, travel, several states over, and to meld into a cohesive herd, as well as they have, that's on them. That has absolutely nothing to do with anything that anybody could do. It's just their personality. It's just how laid back and wonderful they are. They are the true definition of gentle giants, because I'm not sure how many horses that have not known each other, you can put them together like they have, and have one have to be a seeing eye horse for the other one, and for it to work so well. For those that have been with me for a while and, went through Barney, we were incredibly lucky to have Titan be the gold standard for being a seeing eye horse. And he took Barney under his wing. But, every horse thereafter, it was not a challenge. A challenge is the wrong word. It was a process. I will say that. It was a process to get them and Barney to accept each other. As long as Titan was alive, he ran the herd and he kept everybody mellow and on point. Once we lost him, it took a while for Barney to get accustomed to Fox. So, it's hard. You have horses that don't know each other, and then you have the blind factor in there. And, I have never seen a blind horse be as confident as Ellie is. She truly, truly amazes me every day. Barney had to overcome his fear when he first came here, and it took a while. And Ellie hasn't missed a beat. Not at all. Yeah, Lori, they can eat a lot at one time. That's funny. But yeah, I mean, that's, like I said, that's a testament to them. That has absolutely nothing to do with anything that I'm doing. It's, you know, you give them a soft spot to land, and you hope, you know, you hope that everything works out. And, you know, we couldn't be any more fortunate to have, you know, the amazing horses that these two are. And I can't wait for everybody to come on September 24th to our open house and come meet them. I know Apollo's going to love having all the people here. He is, he loves attention, and he loves seeing what's going on. And I think the, having people coming and visiting him, he's going to be very, very excited. I'm also super excited for you guys to see Louie. I don't want Louie to be lost in everything that's going on with these two. But you know, he's doing very well, and we're gonna go see him in a second. But like I said, these guys are doing so well. We're starting to do little things like seeing if we can pick up the feet, and you know, Apollo, we're working on his pushiness around feed time. So you know, there's little training things that we're starting to do with them, just to make sure that they keep their ground manners and you know, are good horse citizens. September 24th, it's going to be from 1 to 4, and I am in the process of making flyers. I am working on having them done for the garage sale so that I can hand them out there. I have to just finish up a couple of things, and then I can send it to the printer, and then I'll have them at the garage sale. But yes, if you email Ronchar Ranch Rescue at outlook.com, I will send you a PDF version, or give me your address and I will send them out. Yeah, the more people that know about the open house on September 24th, you know, the better. So I would appreciate anybody spreading the word about it. Thank you so much. So let's go and see if Louie is actually even in the barn, because everybody was heading out. Excuse me while I duck under. Like I said, we have a no man's land now. We have double lines so that they can't touch each other. They still have a couple more weeks to go. And Lulu is out here. Let's see, where is he? We'll go for a little walk. So Louie is doing really, really well. He is out on the pasture as much as he can. He is not a fan of flies. So a day like today is perfect for him to be out and about. And he and Charlie like to hang out. Charlie's not a big fan of the flies this year. Normally that doesn't bother him, but for some reason this year they're bothering him. But he and Charlie have been hanging out. So let's go see if we can find Lulu. So right now, all 4 pastures are open, and they rotate through. They walk through this part of the second pasture, and then they go on to the third pasture, rotate up to the fourth pasture, and then in the evening rotate down through the second pasture, and the last couple nights they've actually been sleeping in the first pasture. So that's how they cycle through. Huh. I was doing a head count and I didn't see the fourth one until I looked the correct way. We're almost there, guys. It's a hike, but it's so worth it. Lulu! Louie, say hi to everybody. So Louie's doing really well. He had his feet done this week, and he's finally growing out the 2 abscesses that the abscess that he had on each hoof earlier this spring. And you can see he's a good weight. He is an incredibly good eater, but he looks really, really good. And he hasn't, knock on wood, he hasn't been having his episodes. Have you, buddy? No. So he's doing really, really well with that. He even trots in the morning. He and Chase usually have a race on who can get to the barn first. Not quite sure why Louie likes to run in so hot, because he doesn't get any feed in the morning. He only gets feed in the afternoon. But him and Chase like to run in the morning. Oh, buddy, you tore your fly mask. Need to get you a new one. Yeah, this year is the last year for the fly masks, at least for Louie. He definitely needs a new one. But other than that, he's doing really, really well. He is an amazing weight. You know, even if you look at his, for me, the telltale sign is always his backside. And it looks really, really good. For a while there, it wasn't that well developed, and you could see on the right side how atrophied it was. But he's looking marvelous. You know, I'm so happy with how he looks this summer. And, you know, I've said it a million times, summer is his season. He loves the summer. He does really, really good in it. He looks really, really good. He's out and about doing tons of stuff. You know, he is just a happy boy in the summertime. So, you know, if we can keep him looking this good over the winter, I will be very, very happy. But yeah, guys, that is how the crew is doing. They're doing, everybody's just doing really, really well. It's nice to do happy updates, quite honestly. It just does, it does my heart good. you know, having such sadness with losing Harry and everything. It's just nice to, it's nice that everything is, knock on wood, going well with everybody, and everybody is happy. So this is nice weather for them. It's not too hot. You know, the 90s was a little scary, to be honest. I didn't know how everybody was going to do. I didn't know how Louis was going to do with it being so hot and, you know, everything that he goes through. But he was fine. He knew what he could do, and he stayed in the shade like a good boy. And everything went well. So it's been a good few weeks. But that's all I have, guys. I will keep you updated if anything changes, and I will post about the times for the garage sale so you can share it out to your friends if you live in the Western New York area. Let's get as many people as we can out to the garage sale to support Louis, Apollo, and Ellie. I'd greatly appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. See you soon. Be well.